let's do this quickly. This is the 6th attempt that I've done this. Yeah, the last one I did went for 21 minutes, so I really can't use that on YouTube because you bastards will get bored. This is a tutorial on how to make a dubstep bass wobble in FL Studio using Sytrus. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, so if you don't understand something, just go back and watch it again. If you want to know how to do this, just copy what I'm doing. Just pause, copy, do. It's pretty easy. Obviously start it up, turn on Sytrus. By default, you'll get, if you don't know what Sytrus is, this is Sytrus. Say g'day Sytrus, g'day. And now you know what Sytrus is. You have your tabs at the top, main, operator from 1 to 6, your 3 filters, an FX, and that's it. That's all for your tabs. To start creating your bass wobble, you click on this little drop down, presets, default, that's your default pitch. There you go, it's a little beep, that was middle C. And also by default it will only play, and that's it. You want to lower this, now I really need to explain this clearly. What this is here is the matrix. This is where all the magic gets mixed together. Operator 1 is selected and automatically it just goes straight to the output. That's it. If I turn that off, you get nothing, no sound. What we want to do, this is your bypass by the way, is we're going to use the first filter and we're going to use the cutoff low frequency oscillator. Okie dokie. And we want to make sure to step things off. Some people it might be on automatically and that just gives you a pencil and you draw shit and you fuck it up. So I want to turn that off, make sure it's off, so you can drag these things and not screw it up. And you want to make a box. Now, if you see there, that line is a bit darker. That is, yeah, you just want to do it like that. So this is the beginning workings of your bass wobble. We're going to be, to shape the sound, we're going to be using these 3 knobs and multiple different operators, and we're going to shape this sound wave. Right now it's a sine, but we're going to shape it in each different one and create a unique sound. Pretty much by doing anything here, it automatically turns on the oscillator. That is your on-off. When it's on, it does that. When it's off, it does that. That's amazing. You now know it. This little tempo button keeps it so it's tempo-based time. I don't know what that is. I'm just reading at the top left-hand corner up here. But global, what that means when that's on is when you're fucking about with this, changing your bass wobble speed, it will either, when the bass line changes tone in here, changes from say here to here or whatever, it will, if that's off, it will start from the beginning and it keeps it in time. If that is on, wherever the cutoff frequency is at, it will continue. So I'll get back into that bit later on. Right now we're going to start off by getting a wobble together and just shaping a sound and trying to get a sound. To do this, we're going to start off with the first operator and we need to set it so the operator sends the sound signal to the first filter and then to the out. So, okie dokie, I got it working again. I did something wrong, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, so, operator 1, we're going to drop the octave by 1. Keep in mind that I'm still playing middle C. I'm going to play a bit lower. There we go. Now we can start playing around with our sound to make a unique wobble sound. Now I'm happy with that, so I want to just add a bit more of a different sound, so I'm going to use another operator. To turn that on, because it's not going to play anything, I need to turn it on at the first filter, because that's what's creating our wobble, the first filter. So I'm going to add a third one. That's pretty nice. So keep in mind, I did say this is a tutorial on basic dubstep bass wobble, so it's not going to sound anything like Skrillex's, because he's just a fucking... I have no idea what he's using. If I find out, I'll let you know. Okay, now this tutorial is also going to show you the 3 different methods on automating this bass wobble to a song. So, what do we need for a song? We need some tunes. So, we are going to record something. That was nowhere near in time. Oh, it's pretty close actually. How about that? It's always good to turn off the wobble when you're recording because, yeah, it wasn't in time. But that's okay. That's way. That's alright. That's okay. We can deal with that, can't we? Yes, we can. If you don't like it, too bad. Be good if that was on. Ah, oh, fuck off. Oh, what have I done now? Mind the language, by the way. I'm pretty bad with my profanity. Because I'm so good, because I'm just so good, I'm gonna add in just the bullshit. I don't really have an extensive kit range, so you're gonna have to excuse that. Yeah, that should do something. Yeah, that'll do. The hi-hat sounds really crap, but oh well. Maybe I should just get rid of half of those. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. So, the 3 different methods. First of all, you can just record yourself. So, record in a new pattern. You should always just have one pattern dedicated to recording, doing your automation, because if you don't, you'll fuck shit up like I've done. And I've spent numerous nights trying to fix a song because there's too many conflicting automation. Yeah, too many conflicting automations. Now, yeah, so just record in song mode. How about that? And there's your little automation clip there. This lovely green line dictates this. So the higher it is, the higher that is. The lower it is, the lower that is. That's, you know, pretty much self-explanatory. If you want to fine-tune it and edit it, I recommend that you don't use the paintbrush, because that fucks shit up. You use a pencil. See? Look at that. It just sticks to those nice little graphs. And once you've got a nice line, you can edit the whole thing. Oh, it's magic. So yeah, just take it, you know, take my word for it. Right, so that's the first method. The second... now I've forgotten. That's fucking bloody great. The second method is to right click and say create automation clip. This will bring up a different sort of thing where my phone's going off, where you actually make the line yourself and you can do other little things. It also helps to take off the snap, do it as frantic as you'd like, and change. Oh, my phone's going off again. I'm so popular. And change various things like the envelope. Yeah, isn't that amazing? I thought so too. Now, the most hardest way to do it is by turning this off and actually using just the cutoff knob on its own. It doesn't actually sound that juddery. What you can actually do, there's two different ways to do this. You can just create an automation clip, and once again, you've got another one of these things. However, you can, this is the most extensive way of creating a bass wobble, because you can do it the exact way you want. And it's, you know, it's, yeah. So that's the wobble itself. Wab, 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 wab. And you can make it as fast or as slow as you want, whatever. You can also change how much it does its shit. You can zoom in and do how fine ones. But I'm not going to do anything super duper for you guys because I don't have to. I'm not going to put in that much. The second way of doing this is to link it to a controller. Now, if you have, you might just have, say, an electric piano, and the only sort of controller it has on it is a pitch bending wheel. Now, let me explain something to you here. This is what I found out with my old electric piano, which is a crappy eBay brand. Here's a piano. I've got a MIDI controller. I have a pitch wheel, and you can see it's doing the sense thing up there. And what you can actually do is you can right click and you can link it to a controller. And all you have to do is right click, link to controller, and it will look for an input from an external peripheral device, such as something via MIDI or via USB. If it's a mouse or keyboard, it ignores it somehow. But yeah, all you have to do is just move it, and that automatically finds and calibrates its maximum and minimum values. So there you go. You can actually record an automation clip of you doing your wobble with your pitch bending wheel. If you have a modulation wheel, it does the same thing. Same with sliders or encoders. If you have a controller, I'm pretty sure you can even use the keys of an electric piano or a controller. So, you know, so it's very extensive, this. And it's quite handy. However, it is very hard to get it in time. And I don't know if there's... No, there should be. It should create another automation clip that you can edit. Unfortunately, with most automation clips is you can't right click and get it to quantize. So it's never going to stay in tune. So that's pretty much it there. What is handy, I keep forgetting the wrong button. I'm going to just show another little thing here. On its own. Might be, oh fuck's sakes, I'm getting lost again, aren't I? There we go. It helps if that's on. Alright, now another thing you can do to make your bass wobble more stand outish. Come on, get the piano roll, copy that. I like to use a buzz generator. I love the buzz generator. I use the Zephod voice lead or whatever. And I just slap this. Done. That was a bit too low for this buzz generator. And also, you can even add in, well, it wouldn't really work for the piano, but you can add in another Sytrus and slap it into that as well. But put on a high frequency range, so. And there you go, I just made a really basic, horror bad dubstep for you guys. Doesn't help that this kick is absolutely like the biggest pussy kick in the world because you can't hear this stupid thing. That's better. Jeez. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm completely self-taught with FL Studio because some professionals probably watching me do all this and going, "What the hell are you doing? Well, that's not right." Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm bored, which is why I'm doing this. And also, I hadn't really found any decent tutorials on YouTube that really explained how to do various different automations and shit like that. So I just thought I'd build something quick and simple for you guys. You can copy everything that I've done, because this isn't going to be used in a song of mine. So if you're quick and good enough, make your own song. How about that? Aren't I generous? If you have any questions or comments, say them. If this was helpful to you, please like it and subscribe. Share it even if you have friends that would have a similar interest in you. If not, then get some friends. Yeah, if you want me to do any other tutorials on something else in FL Studio, feel free to ask, because I really am procrastinating with this new song at the moment, considering I don't have a microphone. I really need a microphone, but I don't have one, so I'm sort of postponing this song. There's too many issues with it. So yeah, I'm just rambling on. This is the end of the tutorial. I'm going to go now. Hopefully this didn't go over 10 minutes, because that would really suck. This was supposed to be really fast. Alright, have a good one. Catch us later. Farewell for now.